This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Caught in the backfield. It's Cuevas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Here's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in his opening possession. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Third down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. get there on the ground. Here he goes. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. Wow, juke the first tackle. That was enough to make the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, tie.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895, but you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
And to me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. The receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Sharp. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. He's in the clear. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Hilton. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's first and goal now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. To throw, it's Nussmeier. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Tigers! Add 6 more points to the total. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So the offense calls a timeout here as they're forced to the half. Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here comes a handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Solid game. Moves the ball to the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. Yeah, I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. We do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up third down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Pressure is coming. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's running out of time here. They can't connect, and costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. That play makes it 2nd and 10.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against this secondary.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's sharp. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Direct snap. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Returner decides to fair catch this. The first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Russell. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. That's caught. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Running back has it on the screen now. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Nice grab. It's Durham. And he's tackled just short of that first down mark. Good job by the defense.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down?
Breaks into the clear. Quick spin on the run. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road, why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. You need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. The shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it go quickly. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Out there to start a new drive from the 21. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Makes a quick grab.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Young. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. End zone ahead. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Touchdown, Alabama. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers.
Now here he goes. First down, looking for more now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Russell. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Porton. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. What a grab in the end zone in that clutch moment.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The offense just 1 for 3 on fourth down tries today. Here comes a fourth attempt. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Maybe the last shot here. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver is past the marker. And a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal to hold the breath here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
To the air, it's Russell. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They're going to throw for it on third and short. The sure hands. It's Young. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. We're in for an exciting finish. This offense likely has one last drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The sure hands. It's Young. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
It's a great job of converting there on fourth down, but you look at that clock and you look at the scoreboard, the clock will stop initially, but when they set that football without any timeouts, you cannot.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Back to throw. It's Russell. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And that one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's looking deep again. Nearly intercepted there. That was almost the ball game. But it does set up fourth down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
Looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this